Yo, 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 what's happening, people? Battle Chess, man. It's your boy Retro Rob, man. Back at y'all with another one. So check this out. I just did a part one called Smack URL Master Scammer. For those of my loyal subscribers, my original subscribers that know my channel, that's been around since the beginning, know that I did a Master Scammer thing on Dr. Umar Johnson a few months back, and just exposing him for his lies and his contradictions about him talking about the school and how he was going to put up for a black African American school, stuff like that. So now we switch gears to 2019, and we're talking about Smack in the URL and how they're getting money 3 times over. Meanwhile, the battlers out there putting in all the work, and they are getting crumbs, pretty much. I don't know what was the purpose of the whole band series, where they were, I guess, taking a stand. But what is the purpose of that when you're going to turn back around and support the very league that has been working you for years? But you're going to try to throw shade to a man in Cassidy who was actually coming in the league, bringing, a breath of fresh air into the league, and he's trying to get us what we rightfully deserve and trying to show us a blueprint on how you can really capitalize off the people that have been capitalizing off of you since you began battling. You feel me? So, I know it's going to be a lot of people that's going to be like, okay, Rob, you riding Cassidy's nuts, and there's already people coming in here saying all of that. You got the first part right. I'm definitely riding with Cassidy. You know what I'm saying? Because Cassidy stands for what is right, and he's doing what is right for us. And we don't see it because we're so caught up in our own self-centeredness and our own ego. You see what I'm saying? That we're looking at him like he's egotistical, when really we're the ones with the ego. We're the ones with the pride. You see what I'm saying? They won't let him get to shine because they don't want to, pay homage. And they don't want to admit that he was the original. And they don't want to feel like they're dumbing themselves down, or they don't want to feel belittled because Cassidy is around, when in reality, they were never on Cassidy's level to begin with. So you have to humble yourself and pay homage to a legend, to a GOAT. You feel me? But there's a lot of, I was always told, you gotta stand for something or fall for anything. You see what I'm saying? You have to stand for something or fall for anything. Now, that's the reason why these battles and stuff are falling for anything. Are falling for Smack doing them any kind of ways, falling for these other leagues doing them any kind of way. They have been falling for their supervisors doing them any kind of way on these jobs. People in general in his life. Because they don't stand for nothing. I know I'm receiving a lot of criticism. I know people gonna come at me every which way. That's what comes. Same way that they same way that they did Jesus, and the same way that they doing Cassidy now. They're gonna definitely come at me the same way, because we're standing for what is right in a world that is trying to push a negative narrative. You feel what I'm saying? But if you haven't got a chance, go ahead and check out that Master Scammer 1. This is Master Scammer Part 2 of the URL thing. You see what I'm saying? So I'm definitely rocking with Cass, because, he taking a stand on what is right. That's just like how I rock with Deontay Wilder. For those of you who don't know, that to this day it went viral, because he's standing for something that is right. You see what I'm saying? We're in a world where everybody is trying to act like, things are okay when they're not. They're trying to act like things are okay when they're not, just because they don't want their fans and the people that are following them and support them to know the real them. See, that's exactly what's going on, people. They don't want to show Cassidy the love that he deserved, that he rightfully deserves, because they don't want their fans to find out that they're not the real. But see, that will make your fans respect you even more. That's the reason why my subscribers are growing, and they're starting to respect me, because I'm not afraid to speak my mind. I did a video on Piper Boy yesterday. I still love Piper Boy. I still feel like he's dope, but at the end of the day, I call a spade and you wrong, and I would expect somebody to call me out on my stuff. You see what I'm saying? I would expect my subscribers and stuff to call me out on my stuff. You know, it's a difference between being respectfully criticizing somebody and being this straight out disrespectful. We're not going to have the disrespect, or you will be removed. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's why I called it Smack Master Scammer, the first one, part 1, and I said in quotations, "Thank you, Cassidy," because I don't feel like people are doing that enough, and people don't realize how important Cassidy is to the culture. You know, they're reaping the benefits of, the vibe that he's spreading across the culture, but they're not giving him his rightful respect. And a lot of people aren't giving him his rightful respect because they have that pride, and they don't want their fans, and they mind they don't want their fans to see that, realize that they're not they're not who they say they were. Let's put it that way. You see what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. I have trolls on this channel all the time coming on here talking about, Retro Rob, is another person riding Cassidy coattail, is another, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, before Cassidy, even came back to URL, you could check my receipts, people. Go back and listen to my videos. Go back and listen to my old videos when I was talking about Trump and the whole government shutdown. Go back and listen to my other videos when I was talking about Dr. Umar Johnson. Go to my other videos when I exposed and talked about the dude at the Oscars wearing the dress. Go back and when I was talking about a bunch of things. You can go back to all of my videos. All of my videos are related. It has a lesson. That's why it's called News and Education, because all of my videos have a lesson in there, and it's trying to teach my people that we're better than we think we are. You see what I'm saying? That we better than what we think we are. You see what I'm saying? And don't settle for less, and don't let nobody treat you less than you deserve to be treated. That's what this whole thing is about. This thing is not to take a jab at URL. This thing is not about kissing Cassidy behind. This thing about standing behind somebody that's standing for something that's right. Cassidy wants to support the URL and get back to the essence of real rap, that it was built off of. They're trying to tell us, not just him, but they're trying to tell us to get used, the people in general. Like, when did it become cool? When did it become cool? I was saying this earlier. Let me get my thoughts straight, people. Hold on. When did it become cool for us to support, a negative narrative, a bad narrative? I lost that. I lost my train of thought. Excuse me, people. I lost it. I was just talking about it earlier. That's what I was telling y'all in the episode before, where I tried to get out all of the stuff that I was thinking, because it's like a rapper. Once you can have it all in your mind and you can have some great points, but I'm human. We forget. You see what I'm saying? But all in all, what I was trying to say, when did it become cool? There you go. For battle rap fans. Because it doesn't help us to support somebody like Smack. This is no jab at Smack. This is actual facts. It doesn't help us at all to support somebody like Smack and their agenda. Because this is a man who took an hour to start the resolution card. This is facts. This is a man who took like 15, 20 to 30 minutes in between of each battle to give us the next battle. This is a man when I was at home, I was looking like, shoot, we waiting all this time. You could about imagine how long they waiting at the event to get a battle. You see what I'm saying? But we don't address him on that. We'll let him do that to us. The battle rappers will let him go in there and take percentages of their money. While meanwhile, they putting in all the work, busting they behind, sweating, and doing what they need to do, to give the people what they want. And he taking the money, pocketing all the money, but then we gonna give a legend and a person in Cassidy that's trying to do right for the culture a whole bunch of flack. Look at the mind games, people. Look at the BS, people. Look at it. Look at the BS. You see what I'm saying? Reason why I had that little stumble there, I ain't really want to say, we on YouTube. I ain't really want to say what I wanted to say. Y'all know how I go. You see what I'm saying? I don't, my mouth don't have no filter. My thoughts don't have no filter, but it does, when I'm trying to get this content out. I don't want them to flag anything because I want y'all to hear every last word that I'm saying. So I can't go in a direction where I really want to go. When has it been okay for us to support the people that ain't supporting us, but give the person that is trying to give us what we want a whole bunch of flack? There's no reason that man should have went on that stage and got booed like that. You see what I'm saying? Just because they started up the whole propaganda and the BS talking about the battle rappers and the battle rap, you see what I'm saying, community and the people that are supposed to perform for us, just because they're pushing a certain narrative, that don't mean we have to follow. That don't mean we have to follow everything. Just because they got beers in the liquor stores and cigarettes in there don't mean you got to smoke it. You feel me? Just because they got food in the carryouts and food in the McDonald's, these fast food restaurants, that don't mean you got to eat it. Just because they got these drugs and stuff out, that don't mean we got to put it in our bodies and consume it. When is it ever going to end, people? I see this in boxing, man. That's why I use that analogy. That's why boxing is so popular. It goes hand to hand. It goes hand in hand with this thing. I see it in boxing. How you have fights out there like Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. You see what I'm saying? Just to say a few. You got fights out there like Bud Crawford and Earl Spence. Got a bunch of fights out there that people want to see that they're trying to hold back because they're used to manipulating the people, just like Smack has been doing for years and continuously doing to this day. You see what I'm saying? We won't address that. When I was doing the breakdown on the government shutdown with Trump, I was telling the people, I said, y'all coming on here and y'all telling me, people that's, I'm speaking for the people. I'm speaking for the people that's receiving benefits and stuff like that. And they were saying those people need to get off their behinds and stuff like that. But I'm like, y'all speaking up to those people, but y'all can't speak up to the very people who got you shut down to begin with. You see what I'm saying? That's what I always been that way. So before you get on here talking about old Rob riding Cassidy's nuts and all this, make sure you go back and do your research. I've been talking like this. I've been standing for what is right. I knew what it is, and I know what it was. I know what it is, and I knew what it was. This is bigger than battle rap, people. As I said, for the past few days now on my channel, it's bigger than battle rap. This is bigger than who won between Cassidy and Goods. This is bigger. Cassidy is trying to change the culture back, get the culture back to the essence and change it for the right reasons. Goods ain't trying to do nothing but do what he been doing, and that's not selling the fight. And then when he actually get in the fight, not shortchanging y'all. You see what I'm saying? This is a man in Goods and men and other battlers. You have battlers out there that like Arsenal and all that have branched off and doing their own thing. So this is not to them, but you have a man in Goods and mans and all the rest of them, the rest of these battlers now, who don't want to stand up for themselves, so they fall for anything. And then when there's that man that like Cassidy that actually does come in, a man like Jag that actually talks the real, they don't want to support it. Life, people are ass backwards out here. I'll say it. People are ass backwards out here. They're literally okay. Like I said in my channel years before. You see what I'm saying? Months before. People won't come on here and support this channel. People won't come and support the real. They won't support the real. But they'll go out here and pay to F their lives up. They'll go out here and pay to F their lives up. You'll go in there and you'll pay that carry out to consume foods that ain't good for you. You'll go and you'll pay that drug man to consume You see what I'm saying? Drugs that ain't good for you. You see what I'm saying? You'll go in a liquor store and buy that beer, buy that wine. You see what I'm saying? Buy that alcohol, buy those Newports, and consume that, and it ain't good for you. And I'm giving you food for thought for free, and you won't even come and check this out. Peep the game, people. Peep the game, people. Cause in your mind, that ain't favoring you, but it really is. People just got you. You know what I'm saying? They got you brainwashed. The man has got you brainwashed to what you really need, as opposed to what you think you need. And that's exactly what's going on with this Cassidy situation. Smack have gotten you all brainwashed into what you think you need, when Cassidy and myself and others are trying to get you to realize what you really need, as opposed to what they're saying you think, they're saying and what you think you need. You see what I'm saying? It's a reason why I'm supporting Cassidy. He's a good brother. Like I always told you, you put great things out there in the atmosphere. You see what I'm saying? And you show love and you show support to people that deserve it. They're going to show it right back to you. What's known ain't got to be said. A lot of you ain't receiving that support back from your favorite battlers because they not real. We'll just keep it that way. I ain't gonna say nothing to beat around it. They're not real. You see what I'm saying? They haven't been real before. They ain't real now. They ain't gonna be real if they don't get it together. So while you sitting up here concerning, you see what I'm saying, how I'm talking about Cassidy and how Cassidy is pushing my videos, you need to be concerned on, why your favorite person that you like, why you sticking your neck out here coming on my channel, you see what I'm saying, getting removed and getting, your behind handed to you for them, why they not supporting you? Because they ain't real and you ain't either. So it is what it is, man. Shouts out to the hustler. You see what I'm saying? Shouts out to Jag. Shouts out to all my new subscribers, man. Shout out. I appreciate the love, y'all know I do. You see what I'm saying? Shouts out to the new subscribers, the new subscribers that are going to listen to this channel and really feel my content, man. I really appreciate it. There's people that come on here all the time and say, man, they really appreciate the content. They love the way that I talk, man. Real recognize real, man. That's what I'm pushing right now. Real recognize real. And I'm going to continue to be real. And, I hope y'all can continue to give me that real love. You see what I'm saying? But let's keep this thing going, man. Let's continue to stand behind Cass. And let's continue to stand for something so we won't be falling for anything like the rest of them. It's your boy, Retro Raw, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon to receive all new notifications when new content is dropping. Continue to spread the word, all right? Love y'all. Peace.